It's time now for blessings from Sri Pawan Sinha, spiritual guru. He is also present with us. We look forward to his blessings. Dr. Pawan Sinha Guruji is a spiritual preceptor, motivator, philosopher, writer, and an educationist. He is a scientific astrologer, professor of political science. He's also meditation wizard. We request him to shower his noblest blessings on us.
See, since I have been a student of international relations also, besides practicing my spirituality, world has always showed interest in peace. Peace has always been a final goal for the world. But unfortunately, peace has never been established even for a decade. Peaceful movement for this world in last 1,000 years are very few, but moments of war are more. Everybody, I'm talking about an individual, every individual wants peace. He earns money for peace. He works for peace. He joins organizations for peace. He goes to temples and other places of worship for peace. He meditates for peace. Everything what an individual does is ultimately for the peace, but peace never comes so easily. Particularly in this world where religions are politicized, because I think, why I'm pointing out here, I think that religion is the greatest source of peace and harmony. But when religions are politicized, then it becomes very difficult for any other organization to establish the peace. One very good thing which has been initiated by the organization is that they have included religious leaders in this forum, because they are the one, if they guide the people, peace may be established. I'm also, like Honorable Justice, I'm also very positive, optimistic person, and have always asked for people to manifest peace, love. And a wonderful line which was written here in the comments, in the chat box, that every person is mine. This is what we learn in spirituality. And it is not very easy. This I'm telling you, it's very difficult. Now we are passing through a world where religion has been politicized. We are passing through the world which is fighting on COVID, not against COVID. After COVID, the world panorama has totally been changed. World order is taking a different turn. There are emergence of different parts in multipolar world. New power blocks are emerging, and whenever power blocks are emerging, they are always on the basis of the disputes and coalitions. Hardly anybody is thinking for the development. Fanaticism is creeping in. Countries are very perplexed how to fight with this fanaticism. And in such times, we must strive very hard for the peace and harmony. Peace in the world is impossible without creating harmony, and harmony comes from individual. So I have some suggestions to make. But before that, I would like to discuss India's role. Geostrategic situation of India is very important, both for war and for peace. We are living in the waters We are situated in the lands where so many countries are meeting together, and which is one of the major ways of transportation through the sea. We own Indian Ocean, which is a bed of resources. And hence, a lot of wine is there in Indian Ocean. Neighboring countries, and one of our neighbors has given pain to many countries in the world, many peoples in the world, and there is no hesitation to accept it. Because until we accept the truth, we cannot establish the truth. So we are a land of major religions. All major religions of the world are here. And if we try to establish harmony, I think there is no other land than India wherefrom we can start a campaign for harmony. We should contact so many religious leaders from center to down the line in a village. And we must invoke them, we must ask them to preach harmony through their religious texts. All religious texts are teaching good things. They are giving good moral philosophies. But they should be communicated in the same way, without hatred. All must regard all the religions. And where there are many religions and sub-religions in Indian land, in the land of India, I think we should start a new world order from this pious land called India. India has been a land which has sheltered all the religions without any hesitation. This land, which is our motherland, which we called Bharat Mata. So in the lap of Bharat Mata, in the lap of India, all religions have flourished. You name a religion, or you name a school of philosophy that you will find in India. And it is quite flourished with their own buildings, with their own temples, with their own places of worship. So first of all, we should strive to begin this voyage of harmony from India. I know the efforts of Colonel T.P. Tyagiji, Vijay Sushilji, they are already doing it. And I have been a part of their many such campaigns. The next thing is, there is one very ruthless area, blunt area, that is technology transfer. Until and unless we request different countries to transfer their good technology to developing countries or underdeveloped countries, if it happens, peace will definitely come, because in technology, there is a lot of wine, lot of competition, and which begets disharmony among countries. Third point is ecology, environment. We should launch a campaign where we should tell the people, you all are going to die if you don't maintain ecological balance, and ecology knows no geographical or political boundaries. So come together and we all will fight for ecological balance positively, without any contradictions and competitions. Another area to bring peace is education. 773 million people are illiterate in the world. And today is Human Rights Day. India in Article 21A has given right to education a fundamental right. But 37% of 773 million illiterates are in India. And if it is in India, so definitely we can see what will be the issues in Africa, what will be the issues in war-torn areas like Afghanistan and other nations and other countries. So we should all struggle to establish literacy, education, because it binds people. If people are well educated, not formal education, I'm not talking about formal education. If they are well educated, they will develop a sense to bind themselves together. One more thing I want to say, that we all should raise our legitimate voice for all those nations who are exploited by other nations. There are some nations which are flourishing only on the disturbances of other countries. We must raise our voice very peacefully, very calmly, with harmony, in the favor of such countries who have faces the blunts of the ambitions of some countries for becoming super economic power or super political power. These are few of my suggestions. Jai Hind.